Charlie? I think he's right, dude. Only a couple jabronis come out here without skates on. I gotta do this thing in skates, man. You know, work up a routine, really jazz the crowd.
You know, can I stop you, though?
Yeah.
You keep using this word jabroni, and it's awesome.
First of all, iconic. I didn't know people still use the word jabroni. The last time I've heard that, I think, was 1990. It was a tremendous throwback.
I never stopped using it.
You've been using it ever since?
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah,
And then everyone said jabroni.
What is that? The future of radio, you jabronis.
jaBROnis. Cool word.
Hey, jabroni, show some class.
She's right, Andy. You're being a jabroni.
jaBROni, JABRONIXYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jabroni.
We don't believe you jabronis. Nah. We don't believe you jabronis. Nah. We don't believe you jabronis.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis. I'm Topher McCann, joined as always with Mr. Mike Butler.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Shitty week. It's it's hard to have that energy that we usually have for the show. So by now everyone knows that we lost Terry Funk, Bray Wyatt, and Bob Barker right before we started going here.
I mean, yeah, Bob Barker was all right, whatever. Like, he was 99, you know, it's
involved in wrestling as well, too.
Former Raw general manager for a day.
Happens in threes always. But I caught more of like the end of Terry Funk's career, more of like a feuding with Mick Foley around them, but more that the Bray Wyatt was like us growing up and watching him through his career. And I was on a FaceTime and you texted me, like, dude, and then I saw Bray Wyatt and I'm just like, and then instantly I just go over to X and I was just, that hit big time. This is the first time I think I was saying, like, I never like when someone passed away, but this is the first time it was like a I don't know, it was like it hurt, like it literally, like my chest was like, whew.
You know, he's somebody that who, you know, he was an advocate for like mental health, and you know, he made that kind of stuff very public, and he just he connected with a lot of people, and he was definitely one of, if not like, the most creative, has one of the most like creative minds in the business that we've seen in a very long time, in my opinion. And it's really sad. It's really, really sad. It hit me very, very hard. Hit me, like, you know, I'm trying to, like, I compared it to the Eddie Guerrero's death. And even I don't think Eddie's hit me that hard. Only because I think I was like, what year he died? Like 2006, 2005. I was like 15, 16 years old. I was a kid, you know. This hurt. This hurt. I think that's a good word. Hurt. It fucking hurt to see that.
And I think too, because it was just like, he was born the like same age as me, 87. You see that, like, when you see that, like, 1987 to 2023, and you're just like 36 kids. And it's just like we're all in the same, like it's just we're all around that similar age and have kids, and it's just it's just something you're not expecting. We're sitting around hyping up. There's a video of him a few days ago. He saw somebody and gave like a signature real quick, and we're just hyping up. We're looking for more QR codes, and we're hyping up like another big return. And he's somebody that reinvented himself 4 times in the WWE, and he had the Husky Harris. Then we went to the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, which was, I think, just one of the greatest characters ever. And then when you think that, and then he goes and does the Fiend, which was, I thought it was fantastic. Firefly Funhouse. I mean, baby faces really didn't enjoy him at all, because it seems kind of did a damper to the character, did some damper to some baby faces, Ms. Rollins, and then had to turn them heel. But I mean, hey, that's not a Bray Wyatt thing. That's a creative thing. And then again, we had one of the, I think, greatest returns ever at Extreme Rules in Philadelphia last year. We finished the Fight Pit, Riddle and Rollins, DC special guest referee, lights go out, and we get this unbelievable return with all the Firefly Funhouse characters and the Fiend in the crowd, and then it cuts to the Funhouse with spider webs everywhere, leading to the door at the entrance, and he comes out and gets a enormous pop. He has that promo on SmackDown where he says, "This isn't this is me talking about me, like being me for the first time," and his voice is cracking, and just how all the fans helped him and saved him. It's just it was rough. And then with SmackDown last night, WWE did a fantastic job remembering him and his career. They, again, these people who bought tickets to this show months ago, they paid to see a wrestling show. So it's like, I do get you can't have a full-blown 2-hour memory show. And I know a memorial show. I know Monday, I'm sure they'll do some more things, but I thought they laid it out perfectly with a few matches. They had a Terry Funk, like, hardcore tag match, which was great. But just that, the opening, their video packages are always just top notch. And then that ending with, because I saw like they put up the little logo in the corner. It was like 9:56 after the Knight and Finn Balor match. And there's like, there's no way they're going to like go off early. And then like all the lights go out, fireflies are out. And then they have that picture where almost it looked like, wait, it looked like someone was in the ring. And you're just like, wait, what is happening? And then they just had the lantern in the middle. Oh my God.
They did a great job. They did a good job remembering both Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. They, like, I think everybody, I mean, kind of, I don't want to say it was like Bray's night, but I mean, I think a lot of them, especially the younger crowd, were more affected by the Bray's death, only because they don't know Terry's death. So they did a great job really honoring both. And
and it's not like, I was thinking, it's like not like Terry Funk's older. It's just like, and it's not to shed a light. Death.
No, not at all.
Sad. It's just, it was.
So, all right. So like nowadays, so I've seen one, maybe two Terry Funk matches live. I saw his whatever matches he had at ECW One Night Stands. That's what I've seen. But I still know of his career. For instance, one of my like favorite stories would be like him and Ric Flair. When Ric Flair, Ric Flair won the title from Steamboat, and Funk wanted a title shot, and Flair was like, nah. And then Funk like broke his neck or something. I thought like that was like really good. Like those storylines were really good. I saw that from like one of Ric Flair's old DVDs. You like today, you don't get people who like kind of go out of their way and watch some of these older guys. You know, they're not going to watch the Terry Funks, or maybe these younger guys don't even want to watch like the Ric Flairs nowadays. You know, so yeah, they very easily could have like just went heavy Bray, but they did a very, very good job doing both. And having Cody Rhodes come out and talk about Terry Funk, thought that was awesome. LA Knight, I swear to God, like on such a somber day, like he's awesome. He gets it. He fucking gets it. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Him, that last line he threw out there, telling Miz to run, I could have like he sounded like Bray almost when Bray would say run. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If Bray Wyatt left a little something in LA Knight when he kidnapped him, and LA Knight wants to fucking maybe tap into that a little bit, hey, who knows?
Yeah, just like last night they had Eric Redbeard Rowan, Braun
Also
Strowman.
awesome to see him there. That poor guy. They had him front and center. They had Strowman front and center. You know, they didn't have Seth wasn't there, right?
So Seth posted a video yesterday and talked about a conversation that they had after Brody passed away, and Bray said to Seth, like, go hug and kiss that little girl of yours or whatever. So he said he was thinking about going to SmackDown, but he wanted to instead of leaving his family a day earlier, he wanted to spend it with his family. And I completely, that's hell yeah. I mean, it was a weird, it was like a 4-minute video. A lot of it was him just kind of collecting thoughts and then continuing, and just the outpouring again from everybody everywhere. From AEW pre-recorded their Rampage and Collision. They threw up a thing before their shows, which is very hats off to AEW for, and again, like they would. I mean, they're again, and it comes back to all. I mean, there's a lot of idiots in wrestling who cover wrestling, who are just idiotic morons in it for the money. We'll get to that soon. But it was great to just see Swerve Strickland had the tweet out there. It's like, we need to stop just coming together when we lose somebody. And I don't know, if anyone does not follow Swerve Strickland on Twitter, go, because he tweets out a lot of the one he had about wrestling fans would want like Walter White to have no hair and be a drug kingpin by like the end of the first season of Breaking Bad. It's like, we got to tell stories. We can't just jump to it. That was a few weeks ago. I thought that was great. And it's agree. Like everyone's just got to stop. Like everyone's hating all the time. And again, we're going to be hating soon. We have fun with it. There's got to be some, and again, it's not coming from a place of a malice when sometimes we make fun of people. Certain people deserve it. And again, we're going to get to that soon. But just the outpouring of respect and everybody just saying that he was a a person to be around and just will change things instantly, having you smiling, having you making you laugh. And we felt that as fans, even. I could think of so many moments of Bray Wyatt that were just fantastic. I mean, him, the Elimination Chamber, when he won the title finally, that was, I don't, probably when Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, Wyatt winning was almost right up there with that. I mean, he went back to back, eliminated Cena and then AJ Styles, and it was just one of those moments. Again, we don't want to remember that title run because we all know that it was like Randy Orton and the bug projection screen. We don't want to remember that part, but the era of Wyatt was a great little run that we had there. I want to. I don't know if I can play that. I guess I can't play the audio of it, but this is. Let me see if I can. Can I share this? Let's do a little share here. This was the best.
To share a lot today.
Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the overlay. And I'm not going to play the sound because we'll probably get pulled for it, but we'll see it here. If not, but this is when they were against the League of Nations, and he's pinning Del Rio, and he points the gun, and right as he points it, Roman hits the spear on Sheamus. I remember watching that and just like, what? I thought
that was cool. That was cool, and I didn't even know how cool it was.
It was. I remember watching that live and just being like, and again at the time, Bray and Roman were not on the same page at all.
I think I think that was at a time where like Bray was starting to turn face for the first time.
Just fantastic, and I want to get to also. Let's show we could play this.
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. How you doing? Holy moms. You are huge. Jesus. How much you weigh, man? 125. Jesus Christ. Wow. Abel got to take us. That ain't good, though. Wow, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming back, bro. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, God bless man. You guys, man. I'll see you in there. All right. Oh, he remembered your name, bro. He remembered your name. Well, have a good one. That's two.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's basically, like I said, that's what it's all about here. I mean, that just literally shows the person that he was, the person that everyone's mourning. He, I cannot say enough good things about Bray Wyatt and the career that we were lucky enough to watch, and there's just sucks. It sucks, and with WWE, all the proceeds to their WWE shop going to the family, which is awesome.
I wish they had more stuff.
They don't. When I typed his name in like the night up, there's not much at all. Are they starting to put out his old like Wyatt merch and stuff?
No, there's still just plaques and the Uncle Howard masks, and then like 4 women's shirts.
That's all it was plaques and stuff. I'm like, dude, we need the Wyatt. I used to have the old Wyatt. They'd say we're here, like the old Bray Wyatt shirt. I remember I had it for so long. I cut the sleeves off like this one, and just so I could continue wearing it. But yeah, I think on top, because I usually they get about 5% of the sales of their merch. So I think anything that's sold on WWE Shop is going to the family. And I just think, honestly, I mean, that might be the only thing. Like, let's get the era of Wyatt shirts out. Let's throwback the Wyatt family, Fiend. We need, because you know what? If they put it out there, it's going. It's all going.
100%. You could even go further. Hey, guess what? You got a brand new game. Okay, you could even load up the Fiend model, and I know you got it because it's always in there. You got the files. You could load up the Fiend, charge people like fucking $3 to download him, and that can go to JoJo and the children. Spitballing, but you know.
And so what do you think? Do you think it's been talked about online? You think in the Hall of Fame in Philly this year? I've been seeing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know their future plans for the Hall of for WrestleMania and where they're going. I think they're going to Miami in 41. I don't know. Maybe LA. One of those two, probably. I don't know where he's from.
Made his return in Philly.
Made his return. Yeah, I mean, you got to. Yeah. I think in Philly.
I think he has to headline that, and I think I will. If that is, I will. We will be in attendance for that, definitely, and that will be very sad. But I think that is without a doubt one of the most creative minds in that company, and I think that he should be the headline in Philly coming up.
The problem with that is there's two problems with that. One, they don't necessarily have the, I don't know how to pronounce the word, posthumous headline, inductee headline. Secondly, you're probably also inducting Paul Heyman, or you should at least, and it would
I still think you could do that. I think I already thought
it would be hard not to have Paul Heyman headline.
Yeah, and it's where you have a blurry line, but I mean,
if you do, like, no one's gonna complain if you do it. No one's gonna complain if you do it. You know, it's just, I know how they think. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We all know how they think.
But just, goddamn.
Yeah, what a shitty fucking week. But at least we're not making money off this.
All right, so we're gonna brighten it up here. We're gonna get back to what we do. We have some fun. We sometimes rip into people who are acting like idiots, and oh my god, what a week for wrestling journalism with a bunch of these idiots out in London, which we'll get to that first, actually, because I saw people wrestle talk, all those. Oh, they're so happy everything's out there, all in. Honestly, you could. It was literally, we forgot about. I was like, we got to do predictions. You were literally,
yeah.
And again, and it wasn't even because of Bray. Like, it's just kind of it's like you're gonna have back-to-back pay-per-views, back-to-back week, and they're like, you slowly announced the card about like 2 weeks before. All you heard was just like trying to compare ticket sales to WrestleMania 32 or whatever. It's like, dude,
who cares about all that stuff? Like,
yeah, if WWE went to Wembley, they would sell more than your AEW company. I'm sorry, and again. AEW, it's fine, but just they're so harping on the ticket sales and all that. Every ticket sale number in wrestling is fake. It is imploded. It's not real. And I mean, they set their all-time record, which does make sense. I do believe this though for Philadelphia. They set like the all-time record for Philadelphia and beat LA in one day more than all of LA they had. Like. And Philly's a wrestling town, so that makes sense. They haven't
had WrestleMania in a quarter of a century. I like saying that because it sounds like forever.
They said, I remember Michael Cole a few weeks ago said it's the first time it's on the East Coast in like 20 some years, and then they did. It was on Botchamania. That it was just like it was in New Jersey, like
not too long,
4 years ago. I was there. I remember, but they completely forgot about it.
And then even before that, it was at WrestleMania 29. Okay.
All right. All right. Let's do the female idiot first, and then we'll get. All right. We'll get to the. We'll get to the good. We'll get to the good stuff. The man who called me an edgelord. But first, let's get back to sharing the screen. We gotta watch it. We gotta watch it. Is this it? Yeah. Let's share it, and let's also. I got to get out of this overlay here. All right. Here we go. Oh, there she is. There she is. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's Denise, you know.
I don't like to be fake. I'm always super genuine, super honest.
That's her. You know her. You know her. And let's see if we can expose a death. And let's ask Big Show about it. And as soon as this question is asked, notice about 8 seconds in, the man looks at his watch, because he knows that she's being a stupid bitch for clicks for her instant culture channel or whatever. One of the fakest people in the wrestling bubble here. Let's check it out.
Last night we did have some breaking news that was very unfortunate, Paul. And so I do want to ask you, because I know that you got to wrestle Bray Wyatt a lot. Memories, some of your favorite memories when you think of Bray.
I know this is part of
let's go back. We gotta watch the watch
breaking
again.
news that was very unfortunate, Paul. And so I do want to ask you, because you got to wrestle Bray Wyatt a whole lot. I just kind of wanted to get your some of your memories, some of your favorite memories when you think of Bray.
I know this is part of the job. It hasn't set in yet. I'll be honest. It really hasn't set in. Bray was an incredible talent, just an incredible human. The thing that I remember the most, will remember the most, is just every time he saw me, it was a big hug and a big smile and that laugh, and just the positive energy that he had, that he created around him was.
I'm gonna get so many views off this.
So special and so unique. Obviously, it doesn't feel real.
All right, yeah, I can't.
Right now,
she's on screen. I can't even stand looking at this chick. She is the fucking worst. God, but just when I saw that, and then I saw people were ripping her apart, and then I saw the one wrestling news site. I sent you the screen. I forget who it was. Like wrestling news, or like the people who are threatening or whatever. I was like, no, it's like no one's. I'm sure idiots out there are but it's like we're allowed to say that was a fucking read the fucking room moment. Like that is one of those clout chasing. I want views on Twitter. I want that Elon X money. I want the revenue. That's some fucked up shit, honestly. And I don't care if reporting or anything. That is. I don't know. I watched that. I literally I was just like, what a fucking idiot. Like you could just tell what people were in it for. I get that it happened, but you can see, I can read right through people like that. And she's been like that for a very long time.
So what did I do? I fucking was in the car on my way to a Phillies game when I saw that, and I'm like, she's not really doing this, is she? Like, she's not about to ask what I think she's about to ask. Now, I don't necessarily. I try not to say bad things about anybody, and honestly, Denise, for me, like, not really, never bothered me as much as the other one does. But like, she was actually very. We've interacted on Twitter before, X, whatever, and but this is like a. There's like a. Come on now. Hey, come on.
Yeah,
You said it perfectly. Read the room. Like, would not have done that.
And it continued. There was interviews with the one British dude on like a Wrestle Talk or one. They're in the same. Basically, she moved and he came in, and then he's like, "Oh, your thoughts on Bray Wyatt dying?" Like, it's just like, dude, we're hyping your big pay-per-view in London. I don't think it's the time to. I don't. It's just it felt like poor taste.
Did she like say anything? Like, did she post anything? Like, hey,
no, I didn't. Nothing yet. And again, she just has because there's this bubble of fucking idiots, these fightful people and stuff that they're your SRS like, oh, SRS. Sean Ross Sapp said that he had COVID last year, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what. Like, and it's none of our business what happened with Bray Wyatt. It's he was sick and he had COVID and all that stuff, and then you get into the whole. It's just stuff that doesn't need to be out there. His injury was always undisclosed, and we never needed to know about it, because then you do get the idiots out there that say. And again, I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but you're going to get, oh, he got the COVID shot and blah, 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 and all this stuff. It's like, we don't know the medical history or whatever. I'm sure he had to get the shot. I'm sure WWE looked at Nia Jax had to go because she didn't want to get it. I'm sure it was something. But again, we don't know anything. And you're going to have all these people on social media just presuming things and putting out their own theories on things. And again, at the end of the day, man's gone, and the kids are young, and they're not going to have a father growing up. And we don't need fucking idiots coming saying, oh, about a shot or this or that. It's not necessary.
Who gives a shit?
And it's just not also necessary just to expose people at their most vulnerable time for clicks on your stupid fucking YouTube channel. I'm sorry. It's not. But that's one. That's one out of the way. Now, let's see here. How should we? Can you give me 1 second, real quick? So, anyway, sorry, I didn't want to blow my nose on camera, even though there is a way. I'm so stupid. I could have stopped my camera and muted myself. Oh my God. Sorry about that. I didn't mean for you guys to see that. But we have this other, and I am going to be a little, because this guy came at me and he's a fucking piece of shit and I do not like him. And he is terrible, I believe. Sean Ross Sapp, good old Fightful. And let's get back to it. We're screen sharing. We're watching it. Where he's blowing his nose. We're gonna be blowing noses here, guys. Let's get to it. Where's it at? Oh, here he is. Let's get back to the beginning. Did we share it?
This is his first friend he's ever had, and the reason that he can't keep a real friend and has ever been able to have a real friend is because he won't allow himself to be loved. He pushes people away. I'm not convinced that he is, because I think the real tragedy of MJF is that this is his first friend he's ever had, and the reason that he can't keep a real friend and has ever been able to have a real friend is because he won't allow himself to be loved. Yeah, he pushes people away. I'm not convinced that he is.
All right. So when you see that video, I've showed this video to many people actually now, non-wrestling fans at all. I showed it muted. I showed it without any context. I showed it without audio, no text to see what anything is about with this. And every single person that I've showed this to was like, yeah, he was doing coke.
Interesting.
Apparently, there was 7 minutes left in this stream before it ended. But the thing that makes this, and again, whatever, you do whatever. Dude likes to party or whatever. But the defense campaign came out where he's trying to get the guy who posted the video at Liam from YouTube. You can follow him. Trying to get him suspended off of X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Then to go into videos of showing like his piss in a cup. And I'm literally, when I see this, I'm like, how guilty could you possibly be that you need to then, which again, like, oh my God, here guys, I my peed in here. It's clean. Like it proves nothing. Dude, you did coke on a live stream. Like, just own up to it at this point. Like, well, I have a deviated septum and I only smoke weed to make me fall asleep at nighttime. But I'm an edgelord. So what Sean Ross Sapp says goes. So this again just proves the this whole all-going I'm better than everybody else routine that this fucking guy pulls off. And again, it's the reason why we used to be involved. And it's mainly me that kind of pulled us away from it. We were involved with a wrestling website before and we had to part ways. And it was mainly because of this guy and an interaction between me and him on Twitter. And, I'm so glad at the end of the day, I've made offenses with people that I've had problems with in the past and we are good, but I'm just glad that we're not in that bubble anymore because like these people that are just scumbags, honestly, at the end of the day, and just feel like they're better than other people and all of that, like, which he did. And I have all the tweets or whatever. It's good old fun. But remember, everyone can watch you when you're doing your things. And remember, like I just said, look what you can do here. Look what I can do. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at all the coke I'm doing. It's so simple to hide it. I can mute right now. I'm going to mute it. I just did a bunch of coke. You guys didn't know about it. I was gone for a second. It's just like...
Why do you think he didn't do any of that?
I don't know, but it's just like there was also a mirror in the background in which you can kind of see.
So that's kind of like the big break in the case, you know, like that's the damning evidence. That's the evidence that's going to prove you're guilty right there. I think I've watched his streams. He has blown his nose on stream before. However, I don't think he was counting on the reflection catching him doing that. Because, like, I don't know. Like, it's a little too coincidental.
You saw him look at it. I'm going to do that.
Didn't he? And he like did something with his like.
Dude, the only thing he didn't do was fucking rub his gums.
That's
literally, he did every single motion. I've done coke before. Like I know what it looks like. He did everything. The liquid dripping down. He did everything. But the thing is, all of the piss cup and all the tweets after it, trying to prove the innocence, just makes you so much more guilty. And when you act like you're on a high horse all the time, you need to sometimes get called out for it. But then they get their little mob of army and their little Twitter following to try to, like he said, he wanted to get that guy suspended for why? Why would you go through? You would just ignore it. You wouldn't even go through the nonsense of dealing with some random person putting that out there unless you're fucking guilty. That's what guilty people do. But I mean, if you have any more thought, we don't need to harp on it anymore. It's just that I always love if this.
I mean, I'm like risking my whole like get out of the wrestling bubble rule here by going down his fucking Twitter to see how many times he tweeted about it.
It's so good not to follow
right, so he's got like a picture of a bottle of Coke, and it says he said must have Coke. That's one.
And that's another. Oh, I didn't even see that. But this is what guilty people do to try to make it like a jovial kind of joke about it. Like, dude, just admit it. Like, you did coke on a live stream with 7 minutes left and you could have just waited. Do coke before and go live. That's what I did. Like, get with the program here a little bit. And again, it's just because you're going to come after me. I always remember. You didn't go after Mike. You went after me. I ran that Twitter handle, and you came after me and called me an edgelord for something that I looked up what edgelord meant. It's not even close to what I was doing. We joke around here. We were never I don't even want to spend any more time on this guy. Sean Ross Sapp, you will and always will be a fucking scumbag. And if you have a problem with it, you can come find me. I live in Philadelphia. I'll be more than happy to come look you right in the eye and call you a scumbag. It won't be like that Bill Body guy where you go confront him at a convention where you know that people will have your back and jump in there so you can look like a tough guy. You can come right up to me. You could be a tough guy. Hey, WrestleMania is coming up soon. I know you're
about those. I mean, you guys could fucking.
You're gonna be here. Oh, you used to have your long hair too. Should I cut it off? Should I cut it off? I'll cut it off. I'll donate it as well. But you donated it and you do coke. So now you donated it to somebody. Oh my God. Now that child's going to have a coke addiction. God damn it. What an asshole. What an asshole. But let's not harp on it anymore. But hey, anything in WWE this week that you want to talk about before we go to the flagship? I'm just kidding. We're going to just go to the AEW pay-per-view, but
honestly, like everything kind of just
after
didn't matter. Like I couldn't tell. Like I think that all right. They're doing it again on Raw. They're same people in the main event in different forms. Okay, Judgment Day, Rhodes, Zayn, Owens. They're doing this again. I mean, Judgment Day is running Raw. Like, Judgment Day is one of the main focal points on Raw, as they should be. Aside from that, definitely try to build somebody. Try to build somebody else. What are you doing with JD? Like, I know you're kind of doing something with JD, but you're not really doing something with JD. Chad Gable is a fucking star. That Intercontinental title match was great.
Now, what were your thoughts on that with the count? Gunther getting his first loss on the main roster, accountable, and then Chad Gable celebrating too. I think fans were even confused about kind of why he was celebrating, but I mean, a win's a win. It wasn't for the title, but it seems like we're getting that now at Payback. I'm gonna do coke real quick.
I liked it. Chad been busting his ass, dude. So I wish he would be the guy, but he's not going to be the guy unless you give him another title shot after he breaks the record. Then maybe he could be the guy.
Yeah, he's not the guy yet. I don't think. Like it's the same thing with it's like I feel like you'll know you will know, especially with these long title reigns. It's kind of like you know when it will happen. I think you know it with Rhea, Gunther, and Roman. U.S. title. I mean, goddamn it, you never know what the hell's going on with that. But
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, we're getting because next week we got All Out and Payback back to back.
It's gonna be one of those things where I win the title for one day and then you win it back.
Well, this one we have this all-in card coming up, which is I did not even get to watch.
This motherfucker tweets way too much, dude.
Who?
Sapp.
Oh, he's the worst. He's got no life.
I'm just trying to see you react to your fucking cokeness.
Yeah, oh my God, he got so there was 20 tweets defending it. It's just how
Hulk
guilty.
Hogan was also in the news. What's up with Hulk Hogan? Everyone's saying that he's lying and shit.
Yeah, he was telling this story. Yeah, he was telling a story in an interview about smelling the corpse of the dead child at Wembley from that song that he sang.
What?
All right. So, I think that's what it was all about. So he has that song like Hulkster, and again, I used to do
Who has that
an
song?
did an old show back in the day, talking about celebrities with albums.
Yes, I remember that.
And we tackled the Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Boot Band album, and there is a song called Hulkster in Heaven, and it was a slow ballad song about him. A fan being in the crowd and dying or whatever. So apparently he embellished this story even more in an interview. And I saw him getting kind of dragged on Twitter for that. He was on Joe Rogan, I believe, this week as well. He was making the podcast run this week. But.
And what, he like lied about?
Yeah, I think he was kind of embellishing more of the story about what happened. Again, I already heard before that wasn't like a true story, but I don't have any of the info pulled up on it, but that's what I've gathered from watching clips and whatnot. And again, I didn't usually have a bunch of articles pulled up this week, but I really just thought that this is kind of more of a Bray Wyatt and talking about the scumbags that wrestling journalists integrity, and then talking about a underwhelming all-in card. What were your thoughts? So we found out that apparently Matt Hardy said that Tony Khan was the one that was playing Leatherface when we saw.
I'm gonna get off this guy's page, and I wanna.
Oh, do that. Yeah, it's gonna make you happier.
I'm gonna fucking look up Leatherface because I do remember seeing Leatherface at AEW, and I'm looking, and I remember seeing it. I'm like, man, that could be Tony Khan. I don't know if it's a suit because he's like, but like that could totally be Tony Khan.
Yeah, nice little boot. He put a nice little boot out there. I don't know if he patted himself a little bit because sometimes it look a little bit. TK's a little bit scrawnier. No offense, I'm a scrawnier guy, but
did we talk about that actual match though? Like ever?
Nah, I think we just kind of. I mean, honestly, I think it just got overshadowed by Leatherface coming out promoting a Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game.
Yeah, I guess so. Which only got like a 6 or a 7 on IGN.
So is that similar to the Friday the 13th game?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was a big fan of the Friday the 13th game. Used to stream it.
Yes, I think they're doing something with it again. I think that's like coming back. I think they're doing like a newer game for Friday the 13th. I think.
I sure fucking hope that they figure out, the internet situation on that one and the online
TV series possibly coming out with Friday the 13th and all that. So I think.
Oh yeah. I read something like that.
I think it's all, and then I rumored of a Halloween TV series with all the success of Chucky, and that's heading into the 3rd season, which I'm a fan of. 1st season was fantastic. 2nd, it was okay, but I mean, I love Chucky. You always check it out. Obviously, Chucky's great. I mean, he's also a WWE guy. I mean, he was around. He popped in WCW. We saw him during the Bride of Chucky era. Do you want to get into anything else at all before we talk about our predictions for this big London card?
I do. Somebody, I gotta give credit to this guy on Twitter because he kind of made me just laugh. He goes by BW Carlin, handle is Bailey Carlin. He retweeted, whatever, the TMZ headline that Price is Right host Bob Barker dead at 99. He had a very good tweet. It was, my man got as close as possible without going over $1. Fantastic.
Oh, that is a good tweet, a good X, a good whatever you call it. That is a good one.
Aside from all of that, Donald Trump has a mugshot. And
Your
then,
thoughts on the mugshot?
hey, man, it looks like he's ready to fucking handle business, honestly. It looks like he's ready to fucking go.
I love the ones where they put the parental advisory sticker in the corner of it. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I was telling my wife, I was like, I was like, I need this t-shirt. But again, you wear that t-shirt, people probably, I mean, that's like wearing a MAGA hat probably, but that t-shirt hit.
That'll be on that's going to run the boardwalk next year.
That's hitting.
Even probably like the next couple weeks of this year.
But yeah, that's and he was on with Tucker Carlson during the first Republican debate or whatever. We don't talk politics a lot on here, but the world is in a very interesting place right now. There's a lot of shady shit going on. A lot of indictments. And I don't think any of these things are going to hold. I think this is only going to I think a lot of people are going to be upset in 2024 when a certain man becomes president again. But that's neither here nor
won't he be in jail though? No,
for what? Exposing.
I don't know. Why is he getting arrested now?
Because he's trying to expose fraud in an election.
Oh, well.
In which there's proof that there was, but again, I'm not gonna get.
I mean, hey, you're speaking of that whole.
I'm not. Again, I know that the president that we currently have is not doing it at all. At all, there's been nothing but corruption, and I think the American people were way better off before his run at presidency. But again, I that's just me personally realize, like, with my financial and the people that live in this general and like Philadelphia and stuff, I just feel that there's certain things that were, again, if you're in the middle class, you're kind of fucked no matter what. I think the poor get a lot of help. The rich stay rich. The middle class, they're the ones that are really not. I mean, it's all coming back. We're going to be getting the mask mandate soon again. It's all going to be coming back. You're traveling, you're wearing your mask, and I just hope people will kind of wake up to it a little bit more. That's all. I hope people can do a little bit more research and look into things and not get attacked for sometimes having opinions. And again, this is the first time I really ever kind of got a little political on here, but let's stick with the wrestling realm. Let's you ready to do some predictions here for one of the most anticipated it's one of the most anticipated pay-per-views of all time. I think it's what time? Starting at like 1 in the afternoon.
I don't even know what's going on. They got Christian and Strickland on the same team. I didn't know they were a thing.
Yeah, that was last minute. There was some kind of sicknesses and people couldn't be. So
I lost my goddamn pen. Son of a bitch.
But yeah, this is one of the most anticipated wrestling shows in the history of professional wrestling. Oh my God. Let's do predictions for All In. All right, we're here. We're doing predictions for All In. And Michael, I was thinking there's the Triple B out there. So yeah. I go by Toph, and then this is a title. So I need a middle thing for the Triple T. So what should I call it? The Triple T here? Topher's something title here. The Triple T.
What does the Triple B stand for?
I think it's the Burberry belt.
Burberry belt. Okay.
So we need the
Toph's
thrusting title. Toph's. I like thrusting.
Cheap as shit title that he's.
Oh, fuck you, man! That's not 3 T's.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought that we were just saying words.
We're just gonna call it Triple T, and if someone asks me, I'll change what the T in the middle is every single time. It's for the Triple T. 11 matches. We just found out there was apparently one at it. So 11 matches. We're doing confidence points, 11 all the way down to 1. I think two of these 11 are on the pre-show, including the ROH Tag Team title match and the FTW Championship match. So let's get into it. And then next week, we got 2 pay-per-views to predict. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got to get all in before we get all out. You know what I mean? Again, which still makes no sense to me, right? It does not make sense to you either, right?
What?
This all in and all out back-to-back weeks. We're never going to do this again, right?
They probably will. I mean, I guess it depends. I mean,
it can't. I think
there's no way like somebody's going to pay $60 2 weeks in a row, right?
But it's like I don't even think there's any matches, and I think we might get like Miro and Hobbs at All Out. I think that's the only thing like so far. So it's seeming like a lot of these matches will lead to something next week at the pay-per-view. So you kind of have to be careful with maybe who you would think would win, I'm guessing, because there could be screwy finishes, and then we could then have either, I don't know if we're doing rematches. And again, I don't want to, like, we can't have a card full of rematches. So this is a weird kind of card to predict. Again, just because, I don't know. Let's get through the, I don't have the little match icons for the bottom because Bray died and I was sad. So I have the whole full screen thing. We'll start with the, I don't have the, there's no graphic for it. So we'll start with that first on the pre-show. We'll do both. For the FTW Championship, we have champion Jack Perry taking on Hook. He's trying to get his FTW Championship back. Now, would you like me to start this off, or would you like to start it off?
You, because I gotta remember what you just said.
This is just one I found out right before we were recording. Apparently, it was announced on the AEW Unrestricted podcast with Don Stevens. So I'm gonna go with Hook on this one, getting the FTW Championship back. And there's no real rhyme or reason for this. I'm gonna throw one on it just because it was kind of, I had an idea of maybe what I was picking, and then this got added, so I was like, oh, all right, well. But again, this could also just be we could agree on everything, and then this could be the one somehow. At one point, give me Hook. I know that's not your boy, so I know that's why I kind of went with him.
It's not my boy. But honestly, I don't really see him winning this either. I mean, it feels screwy.
Yeah. This is, again, one that could, again, continue, I guess.
I'm going to go with Hook based just because, like, it may win by, like, DQ or something. And then he wins it next week. I'll do one. All
right, yeah. I like that. So it's at the last minute, we get that out of the way.
Full disclosure, after that pick, the following picks that come out of my mouth are provided not by my wife, but my 3-year-old child, Sophia. Basically threw the card up on the computer. I asked her who's going to win. She pointed. And I'm not going to lie to you, for somebody who hasn't watched an ounce of AEW, I think she did all right. You'll be very impressed with these picks. I'm really excited for you to hear them.
When you said I was like, damn it, I should have got Lydia, and maybe next week for their
they can handle that one.
We'll
just turn the show over to them. The show opens up with just 2 girls. She's so.
Oh my god! We'll get the other pre-show match out of the way. Again, there could be more at it tonight after the recorded collision. But we have the ROH World Tag Team Championship on the line with Aussie Open defending against MJF and Adam Cole, who are later going to be going at each other for the AEW World Championship in the main event. But they will be on the 0 hour. And Michael, who are you liking for this one?
All right. I take back the disclaimer. She did not pick this one either. I am doing that right now because I totally forgot about this one.
It's fair.
What's going on? Why are they doing this?
I think because they didn't win the tournament or whatever, so now they're not. I mean, kind of giving away my pick here, but I will say that I think that this is going to lead to more of an angle for the main event. I think something will happen that will lead to Aussie Open retaining, and that will affect the somebody turning on somebody in the main event later on that night. And I'll say this to you also, even though I'm sure you did not watch this. Aussie Open just won these titles in July at the ROH pay-per-view.
Thanks.
And fresh blood, I just don't think that they would be dropping these titles. Originally, when it was announced, I was like, I could see that, but I don't think they're going to. I think everyone in Aussie Open is going to be having a great night.
I'll do 3.
Hey, that's what I got on them.
All right. Yeah, you see, now I appreciate you, because if you didn't tell me that they just won those titles, I probably would have went to Cole and MJF.
Hey, come on. I've been getting away with murder with having this title. I'm not trying to have you want
to earn it. I get it. You haven't earned that title.
And again, hey, all the information needs to be out there. I'm not trying to screw anybody over at all. We all need to know.
Times they have, so
So far, we're on the same page here. Then I just have these images pulled up, and I'm just going to go through them in order here, and I'll save the main event for the end. But we'll go to now. I'll be starting this one off. We have tag match, coffin match. Darby Allin and Sting taking on Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. This is just off. I thought we were getting Swerve versus Sting. I like the whole Christian Cage, the TNT champion, when he's not the TNT champion. Isn't it like Luchasaurus, but he's just saying he is?
Yeah. It's one of those things.
I can't go against Darby and Sting in a coffin match. That's my only real logic behind it. I have 8 on Darby and Sting.
Okay. Nope, that's not me. That's me. Darby and Sting. 8. Right. Let's see what the little one picked.
Oh no. I'm gonna do a little coke.
Interesting.
Uh-oh, that makes me nervous.
She has chosen Christian and Swerve Strickland.
Did you make her like point at a number?
No, I gotta put points on it myself. Honestly, I kind of want to override that one.
Wait, you can override that one. I mean,
can I override that one?
You could totally do that.
Because I want, I don't want to override both of her questionable ones. And the other one I really want to override. So I'm going to stick with this one. Let's go, Sophia. Strickland and Christian winning this one. Definitely beating.
It's not out of the realm of possibility at all.
I'm just going to put not Darby. because I don't want to write all that shit.
We're Swerve guys. I showed him praise in the beginning of this episode. I love Swerve.
I got 2 points. I'll put 2 points.
That's fair. And again, while we're on it too, I mean, what are you thinking about? We didn't get to talk about it, but it's like all those. Think with the Edge, there was all those rumors of Edge, and then Edge came out and had to put a little video out about him. You think Edge is heading over to AEW?
Could be swerving us. I think he said in that video that he has a contract extension in his email.
Yes.
He's just letting it sit there because he don't know what to do. He could be swerving the poop out of us right now. I think there is a 40% chance that he is in London right now.
But I don't think his contract's out until September. But hey, you never know. You never know. I think it would be weird. It's cool with the Edge and Christian thing or whatever. I just think it would be. I feel like WWE has treated him.
If something happens to Swerve before this match is on, you can rest assured that it's going to happen and people will freak the fuck out.
That would be insane. I would tip my hat to that if they somehow did that. I mean, hey, man, again, you saw...
I would try to watch AEW.
You saw Daniel Bryan in the WrestleMania, Roman Reigns and all that, triple threat, and then he's there. I mean... Hey,
I just hope he knows that if he does make that jump, I mean, you know, WWE's going to take their shots.
That's very interesting. All right, we'll move on here. Next up, we're going to do the Golden Elite. Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, Kota Ibushi taking on Jay White, Juice Robinson. Golden Elite, if you will. This is me here.
No, this is me.
Oh, you got something. I'm very sorry. Oh. This is Sophia.
What's this match again? Is this Bull Club Gold and the Elite?
Bullet Club. Oh my God! Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita versus Kota, Kenny, Hangman.
This kid has an intuition. We're going with Bullet Club Gold and take a shit. BCG, I'm going to put. I'll put 3 points on that. Now, I asked her why she picked them. And
you asked her?
I asked her why she picked them, and she said, and I quote, I don't know. So dynamite insight from the 3-year-old.
So she should work for Fightful. I will personally, if you win this title, I want to come over and I want to put this. We'll film it. I want to put this title around Queen Sophia.
Oh wow, she'll love that. And
I will clip it around her. I will scare the shit out of her probably when I walk into your home, but I will. I want to personally put it around her. I want to shake her hand and say congratulations. But she is our queen. She's the queen of the jabronis, and I will not go against her, but I have to go against her, unfortunately. I have the Golden Elite, and I'm throwing 6 on it.
Wait, they're golden too?
Yeah, it's the Bullet Club Gold, and the Golden Elite is Hangman, Kenny, and Kota. Because we can't have everyone together. The Young Bucks have their own nonsense they have to worry about. Everyone's in the same building. Oh, everyone who hates each other, all in the same building. They're all in London this week. I wonder if we're going to get any news. How do you not run into each other when you're out?
You got to.
And stuff, right?
Right?
That's why I always think this company's so weird with like certain people hating other people. It's like, you guys are all in London. I mean, they have 3 or 4 of the matches all involve people that were in that scrum. Was that All Out like 2 years ago now? But yeah, I think we're getting a big old Kenny Omega win, Hangman winning, because we need to get this going back again. This Hangman, Adam Page, all this stuff on the back burner. This dude was world champion on the top of the world in this company, and they've done jack shit with him since, for the most part. I mean, Kenny Omega is Kenny Omega. I mean, you can't knock that. I would have made myself look a little bit better in the video game, but again, that's no fault to him. But yeah,
congratulations to that video game. By the way, they released the Stadium Stampede, and there's issues. How about that?
Did you get to play it at all?
No, I chose not to. There's like issues.
Do you play the video game at all anymore? Because I hear a lot of people saying like, I don't remember the last time I'm so happy I did not purchase it.
No, yeah, it was hey, I've done better things with money. I've done worse things with money.
I linked up with one of my buddies that I was friends with for 25 years, and they play NHL 23, but some of them have PS4, and I have a PS5. So I literally, how much I love my friend, who I have not seen in a long time, but I went out and bought NHL 23 for PS4 for $40. I think I got $5 off for my GameStop nonsense that they screwed me into getting, and I didn't even want it when I went to get my son Grand Theft Auto because I'm a great father. And yeah, so we get to play. It's called Chell, on World of Chell on NHL. Because I guess when you say you want to play NHL with someone, NHL, I finally, it all made sense to me. And then NHL 24 is coming out in like a week, so I don't even know why I did that, but it's fun to hop on, and they have all these different modes with, you could basically just play a hockey game with all of your friends, like, and everyone picks a position. Like, I usually play winger, someone's a center, someone controls goalie, everything. And if not, it's a CPU, and you can play against other people, and you can talk with your whole squad or whatever. And I never really did any of that stuff, but like last week I started it, we were having a ball. So, but I do think some of these people need to get a PS5, so I don't have to spend like $99 on buying NHL 24, PS4, PS5 version. Everyone get a PS5, okay? If I have one, you should have one. Right?
No, I appreciate that. All
right. We are moving on to Stadium Stampede, where we have...
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Did we discuss how many points we were putting on?
I threw 6 on Golden Elite.
Do you remember what I put?
Oh, no. I mean, it's recorded.
No, it's just because I wrote 3 down. And
that's what you did say. You did say that.
Oh, well, I need to change it because I already wrote 3 down on 3 on.
Yes.
So screw that. We'll do 4.
All right.
Kind of just going down one.
Beautiful. All right. So, yes, we got... It's a Blackpool Combat Club. And just this week on Dynamite, I didn't get to see it, but Santana and Ortiz returned, which I thought they hated each other. But, yeah, so
don't they?
Blackpool Combat Club, Santana and Ortiz are back. A lot of people thought that Bo Dallas was all elite this week because the similarity. But, yeah, they're taking on Best Friends, Orange Cassidy, Eddie Kingston, and Penta El Zero. I believe Ray Phoenix is injured, so there was a little switch. Oh, there's a lot of injuries to kind of shake this up. But yeah, do I have this one here?
You do.
I think Blackpool Combat Club kind of needs this win. A little moment. I think it took L last pay-per-view. The return of Santana and Ortiz as well. It's gonna be interesting to see like this huge stadium and trying to get again with all of the people in the stadium and trying to get a visual of this match. Like most people are going to be following this on this huge Tron, but I think that Blackpool Combat Club kind of need this victory So I'm going to go 4 on the BCC. What did Sophia say? Hold on. I'm going to do a little Coke real quick.
Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's so good.
Sophia. Sophia. What am I going to do with you? She has decided to go with the BCC as well. I'm going 5 on the BCC.
Oh, my God. Sophia. Dude, I do a bump of Coke. I get so excited, and then she picks the same pick as me. God. Oh, man. All right. All I can do is just get whatever's left on the table, rub it on my gums, and then we move along from this. Sophia, stop it. Get me nervous. All right, we already did that. That's a pre-show match. Oh, let's get to this. So this is like round 3 of this match. This is like, I think we're split 1-1 here, but there's been some controversy with them. We have the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. We have the champions FTR taking on the Young Bucks. There was an interview again, I didn't watch the show, but I saw this clip of the Bucks and FTR having a sit down, and basically the Bucks saying that there's a reason why, like, we gave you your name, they said, and then they were doing an impression like, oh, I'm doing it for my daughter, and then he's like, hey, keep my family out of your mouth or whatever. I think that this is I think we're getting, and again, I don't know, with all the legal trouble with Wheeler, I think that we're going to get a title change here. I think we're almost a year removed from the good old incident that everyone got suspended for. I think that the Bucks have kind of just been coasting. I think it's time to throw the tag titles back on them. So I have the Young Bucks winning and becoming the new AEW World Tag Team Champions, and I got a 7 spot on that.
Okay, so the Bucks. Okay. Let me tell you something. If my kid even touches the Young Bucks here, we're going to have issues. I don't remember what she picked. I wrote them down. I don't remember what she picked. Let's see.
I hope she didn't pick FTR because I'm kind of scared. Pick the Bucks.
No, she picked FTR.
Wow, we're going to have fun watching this. This is going to be like...
I'm not going to watch it.
What?
I'm going to Topgolf with my work tomorrow.
Oh, that's so much better. Can I come with you? Can I act like I work at Pepsi?
Yeah.
You guys are going across the street?
Yeah, bro. Right after we're done work.
Can I put a Pepsi shirt on and just act like I'm part of it?
Yeah, totally.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Give you a vest and everything.
Let's do it.
You know what? I have a trend going, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put 6 on it.
Woo! That's the big one. That's the big one. Yo, part of me wants Queen Sophia to take this from me. I think that would be.
Again, I wouldn't know how I feel about it. I'd feel the same way if Dana took it from you.
I would be emasculated completely, but I have so much respect for the queen of the show that I can't get angry about it.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, there she is, Queen Sophia. Let me bow real quick.
Oh. Sophia, can you grab Daddy a water? Can you grab Daddy a water? Thanks.
Yeah. Can you get Uncle Tofi a beer?
A water bottle. Water bottle? Yeah, next to the fish tank.
She's too fucking cute, man.
She is, isn't she?
She really.
I hope she understands my directions. I don't know if there's actually water.
Dude, let's be honest. She better get you that fucking water. But if she doesn't, still, God, she's so goddamn adorable.
Very parched. You know?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get over the last of this hangover so I can get drunk again.
I'm just crushing Twisted Teas over here.
No, you're gonna have to come down and give it to me.
And cocaine. So, I don't want to talk about cocaine in front of your.
Come on,
our queen.
Come on,
Queen Sophia, come on down.
Oh, you are. Come on. No, you gotta come down.
Toss it. Throw it down the steps. She threw it down the steps. Queen Sophia.
They didn't even reach me. Sophia, how am I supposed to get that?
Get it.
She said, "Get it yourself, bitch."
Thanks, Sophia.
Drink it. Get it.
I'm gonna
Drink
have
it.
to.
Yeah,
Oh.
go get it and then do a bump of cocaine real quick, but don't turn your camera off. Oh, fine, I'll do it real quick. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're breezing through this card here. All right, next up, the AEW Trios Championship, which I forgot existed. We have the champion, House of Black, which I think they've been the champion since all of this nonsense. They took it, I guess, they won it. The Elite had to drop it. So we had the return of Billy Gunn this week and the Acclaimed. So is this is you here?
Oh yeah, it is. All right. What'd you do, Sophia? She picked the Acclaimed.
Scissor May.
So yeah, we're gonna go with the Acclaimed here. We'll put 7 on the Acclaimed.
I'm gonna have to agree. I think this is gonna be that last little Billy Gunn run. We're gonna throw a title on. He's gonna have a title for a little bit. Yeah, I think I got 5 on the Acclaimed. Oh yeah, get parched up.
This is a never-ending water bottle. What the fuck? Oh, thank God.
He only brings the best water.
I don't know. It's not even like it's like store brand.
I'm on my 4th alcoholic beverage, so we'll see what happens.
I should have started drinking. I have this stupid fantasy football draft tonight, and starts at 5:30. I have work at like 4 in the morning.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I think
on.
I'm gonna go in at 6 instead of 4.
Mine's on Thursday, and I'm not gonna lie, I have not looked at one thing. I have the first pick too, which is
I never did.
First time in forever. So I don't even know who is the number 1 overall pick in things at all. Who is it? You know?
Jefferson.
Okay.
Justin J.
So yeah, I mean, I'm literally, and again, there's that thing about having the first pick sometimes where you're not seeing it for a very long time. So
yeah, I feel like I should just like show up like an hour later and be like, "Yo, I'm picking Justin Jefferson. I'll see you when." Do
you have the first pick?
Yeah, I have the first pick as well.
Look at us.
Yeah, I have a whole game plan. It's Justin Jefferson 1, then like best available running back at 2, and then Jalen Hurts right after him.
Yeah, screenshot me your draft, and I'll just draft the exact same team.
That'd be so funny.
No, I'll do it. I don't care. As long as it's available, I'll just try to draft the almost exact team of you.
Hey, man, it's not bad. I mean, last 4 years, I've won 3 titles. So,
then we'll both be champions. We'll both be champions. Right around the holidays. Ho, ho, ho. All right. We have 4 more matches left.
Wait. You picked the Acclaim too?
Oh, yeah. We both had the Acclaim. I had 5. What did you have?
7.
All right.
Classic.
We have 4 matches left. We're going to do the 4-way for the Women's AEW World Championship. We have Saraya Shida, our champion, Toni Storm, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Believe it's you.
I believe. Yeah, I am starting this off. I'm with this one. This is like a hometown kind of pick. Yeah, it's a 4-way. The story of her coming back. Again, I haven't really seen her wrestled that much, honestly. But I'm gonna go Saraya, and I'm gonna throw 2 on it for that feel-good moment.
You just don't feel that good about it.
No, it's a 4-way, so you never know. Like Shida was the COVID champion for a while, and she got her second reign. I mean, Toni Storm wins. She's a 3-time champion. We could start the Britt Baker run again. There's a lot of, but I think Saraya winning in London, first title. I think that's a feel-good moment. I think that's what they're going to go with. But again, I think that's what they should go with, honestly.
Yeah. I love my daughter a lot, as one should. And she picked Britt Baker because Britt Baker's the best. Okay. However, this is the one that I will be overriding.
You're overriding Sophia?
Yes, because there's no way they don't put it on Soraya, even though she doesn't really deserve it.
Gotta play the daddy card.
Kind of a fucking eyesore. Kind of understand where Del Rio was coming from. All right, that last one was a joke. Del Rio is weird, but
he took that pin with that super cool Bray Wyatt shooting the gun.
He sure did. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Soraya. I'm putting 8 on Soraya.
Holy shit! I hope she loses.
I'm just kind of going down the line.
Nah, that's. I was a little just because it's a 4-way, and I usually sometimes I get a little bit. Never know with 4-ways or battle royals, but we nailed it with LA Knight though. But
I am actually really good at picking Royal Rumble winners too.
I like that.
Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes. I mean,
no big deal.
Pretty good.
All right. Up next, let's do Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay. Are we going to close this out? Is the Aussie Open going to have a sweep for the night? They win everything? You got the board?
Let's see. I don't know.
What does Sophia think?
All right, so I think she knew what she was doing on this one, because as you know, I used to have an All Elite crate, which, by the way, I got another one that I didn't know I was getting, but I think I canceled it. But here's what they must do: they must like charge you the day you get your crate. They must charge you for the next crate because. So I got that one anyway. It came with a really cool Sting shirt. I wish I had it on.
What autographs you get?
Whoever it was, I didn't put it up. Hold on, I have it right here.
Take a shitta?
Let's see. Well, you know what? While we're here, let's see. What is this? Who is that?
Them boys, the Briscoes flag. It's upside down, but
all right. No, that's not. No, it's not. Is it? No.
Yeah, it's completely upside down.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go. Them boys, the Briscoes.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at it. It's backwards for me. So
yeah, your camera's mirroring.
So there's that. I got a CM Punk sticker. There we go.
Okay.
We got socks again.
What we got?
Tag team edition. I see pink. Might be the acclaim. Might be the acclaim. Hold on. Let's see.
That crunching. It looks like Anthony Bowen.
Yep, the acclaim there.
That's great socks right there.
Yeah, those are good socks.
My wife just got me a bunch of socks, and where's Billy Gunn at? We need a third leg. I mean, some of us have a third leg.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we got it.
All right.
Yeah. Jack Perry thing.
Hey, that's better than Hook, right?
Yeah. Another CM Punk sticker. Well, another CM Punk sticker. We got the poster, which is
it looks like a Mimosa Mayhem match with Orange Cassidy and yay! Look at that! I only saw one little part of it. I'm a fucking mark.
I don't have everything in here. There
was a DVD.
I did not get a DVD.
That's bullshit.
There is a 1990 USA Sting T-shirt that I absolutely loved. It's blue. It's a Surfer Sting. It's really cool.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome.
And then there was a Kiss the Ring MJF T-shirt, which I don't recall what it looks like, and it's not in the box, so it must be somewhere.
It's probably in the wash because you already wore it.
I did not wear that one. What is this? We have a Jamie Hayter hits hard thing pin. I have no idea who's in here, so we gotta see.
Is it Wardlow?
No, I already have Wardlow.
Oh, shit.
He was like the first one.
Who's random?
Let's see. I have Wardlow, Anna Jay, Abaddon, or whatever. Sheeta.
One of the best. Let's say one of the best friends. Let's guess.
Ruby Soho. I have QT Marshall. I have 10 and Jay Lethal.
I said one of the best friends. Is it?
This guy is probably my favorite one.
Whoa.
Like the ones that I have.
John Moxley?
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, Powerhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. I like that. They tried to like get me. They tried to get me back in with this one.
That's so funny that you have an AEW. You got several crates from AEW.
It's a lot of crates.
It's the most ironic thing ever in the history of
I hope the next house we get, we have a lot of room because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with all this stuff. Next house likely won't have a basement. The house we're interested in right now has a freaking office. So hey,
that's real. We need an office. Definitely need an office.
Holy God!
Professional studio. Oh my God, Queen Sophia just creeped the hell out of me right there.
Let's get back on track.
All right, we have 2 matches left. We have there's the AEW World Championship, and then there's the Real World Championship.
Wait. We didn't do the Jericho Ospreay thing.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did I pick it?
No, I don't have anything written down.
Oh,
because it was
you
my
start
turn first. It was my turn first.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. So Sophia knows exactly what she's doing. Because one of the AEW crates, and that's where we got off track.
Yes.
One of the AEW crates, we got a keychain. And the keychain is Chris Jericho. So when I showed her the picture of Jericho and Ospreay, without hesitation, she went, Chris Jericho. Look, here's the deal, and here's how I like this pick. This you did good.
You did good.
Jericho is just getting into this like baby face turn type deal, and it's like, do you have him lose yet? I appreciate Will Ospreay. I'm sure he's the fucking man and stuff, but we're gonna go Jericho, and we're gonna throw a frickin' 9 spot on.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This might be the first time that we've had a high number that we are on the complete opposite side. I have my 11 on Will Ospreay.
Whoa. That means he's definitely going to win.
Queen Sophia knows that maybe we could have some shenanigans and run it back 1 week later. And
hey, there you go.
He gets the win.
Do you like want to come down or something?
She's more, I mean.
Said, cry to you.
What?
Cry to you.
Cry to me?
Yeah.
Well, come here. No?
Come on down.
Come on.
We don't bite.
Why are you crying? Come here.
Because.
Oh, you were staying on your car? Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, you should. Because your mommy's jealous?
No, mommy's yelling.
Oh, mommy's yelling. Okay.
Mommy's upset. Mommies are always upset, Queen Sophia. It's okay.
You want to come down and hang out with us?
This is a safe space down here. You can come down with us.
You want to come down?
You like powder?
She's inching closer.
See, goddamn right. This is like an episode of My Two Dads.
I know.
Come on.
Come on. The footage is rolling, kid.
Come on. You're down here with us. You're going to become champion. You're going to have Queen Sophia. You're going to have this soon enough. This is the Triple T. Topher's thrusting title, the Triple T. You're going to take this from me.
Terrific title?
Topher's terrific title, the Triple T.
There
you
you
go. And come down
Hey,
here.
well,
This is
you work your way down here while we and we'll see how far you get by the time we're done.
Yeah, we're at the co-main event in our eyes, making picks. We have the real world.
You think this is the co-main event?
Yeah, they'll probably break it up, but this is.
I think it's the main event.
CM Punk with his AEW championship with the little X through it, taking on Samoa Joe. And are you starting this one?
Yes, I am. No, I am not. You are.
I think this is kind of an easy one. They're not going to do all of this revealing and him drawing on the title NWO style and not give it to Punk still, because I think there's a lot of unfinished business with MJF and Punk. So I got 10 on CM Punk. Are you doing coke again? Oh, man, classic SRS. You okay?
Yeah.
From your daughter too, man. What a scumbag.
Oh no, man! I just can't get enough.
You would do the same.
I am interested. Sophia, who did you pick for this match? Punk versus Joe. Who'd you pick? Punk or Joe?
Punk.
You said Punk. Let's see if she actually said Punk. Oh wow, she did say Punk. That's funny. All right, CM Punk. Okay.
What did she throw on?
Two little girls.
What's that?
Who's the two little girls' name?
Two little girls' name? I don't know who you're talking about.
No, the girls. Get on the mat again. Get on the mat again.
What?
Get on the mat and who she is.
Yeah.
What do you? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, she's
so. Look on the map and find out the girls. CM Punk and.
Oh, the match card. Oh, she didn't know who the girls were in the Fatal 4-Way match. So she's asking who the girls are.
Tell her, I'll throw it up here. Tell her to look at the screen. She can look at them.
Those
See
girls?
all the girls? Look at all the pretty girls.
Not those girls?
No.
Do we have another girls match?
No, that's so. No, they don't. It's literally that's the only.
Is that
one.
That's the only women's match?
No,
Yes.
the one. Not.
She's
one.
pointing at one of them. Who? This one?
No.
This one.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's that?
You picked her. That's Britt Baker.
And the little one with the buns.
Little one with the buns. That's Tony.
Tony Storm.
Yeah, little one with the buns. Yeah.
That's fine. You can do.
We already picked that match. All right, you can wipe this off. You so missed it. She was like right here. She was right here.
This is the closest she's ever been.
Yeah.
Oh my
So you
god.
said Punk, right? We're gonna throw 10 points on Punk. Okay.
Oh, we both got 10 on Punk.
Yeah.
All right.
Be careful going up those steps backwards. That's not good.
We're closing this out. Queen Sophia, we're going to close this out with our main event. They're coming back from the pre-show. We have our world champion, MJF, taking
MJF
on
and Adam Cole.
MJF.
Is this me or you?
You pick.
Me.
You, yes. Sophia, who you got?
Who did you pick, MJF or Adam Cole?
Adam Cole.
But here you said MJF.
No.
You want Adam Cole?
No, say it the other way. You should have said Adam Cole or MJF. They always remember the last thing you said.
Adam Cole or MJF?
Adam Cole.
All right, dude. Whatever, bro.
Maybe you might have to wait till next week.
Are you sure?
Are you really sure that Adam?
I'm really sure you don't want to pick MJF. You want Adam Cole.
He's saying no. She's saying no.
Oh, wait. Do you want MJF? Do you want Adam Cole? You're a piece of shit. Guess I'm going 11 points on Adam Cole.
Oh could happen. We could get a rematch. We could get. I'm not saying it. Just we could see shenanigans.
That's so stupid if they do that, though.
But would you put it past them?
No, I wouldn't put it past any wrestling company to do that.
So,
thanks,
11 on Adam Cole. I have 9 on MJF to close out my predictions.
You know, like you just don't like to take risks. Here I am asking everybody not named me to pick for me, and I'm just like going with it.
Hey, if we want to do a daughter themed picks officially, like how about next week? How about we do that? We'll let this go. Next week we'll do like a recording live of them, and we'll say each of our daughters saying the picks, and we'll go with them, and we'll let the
if this one cooperates, look like she's slowly backing up the steps.
But also, I'll pay my daughter off screen to pick the right ones for me, though.
Oh well, see, I don't have any money to feed her, so
yeah, I don't. Me neither. I'm just kidding. But
I feed her. That's enough.
No, absolutely.
Be careful.
All right, so we're locked in now.
You're being watched by the world, and you have no pants on.
Hey, are you talking about me? Because I don't have pants on.
Either one.
Damn it. All right, that's our predictions for our All In. All right, we've gone very long, but we cannot go without doing the weekly segment that we always do. That is the heart and soul of this show. It's time for Jabroni of the Week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jabroni.
Hey, so exciting, Jabroni of the Week. All right, so
I want you to be not predictable.
Yeah, so I can't go on the rant that I wanted to about my Jabroni of the Week. So,
well, why can't
you? Just because I think with everything that happened with Bray and everything, it's kind of desensitized me to the situation where you kind of put life in perspective a little bit and realize that, yeah, things suck. You get screwed over a lot. I will not go over, and I think I might save this rant for the Jabroni of the Year because I think it's a lock. I just can't get behind it enough right now because I'm still kind of like bummed about everything. But I went to Donny Park recently and had the worst experience of my life that I've ever had going anywhere or doing anything. So far, the loss of my grandparents was the worst thing ever, and then it was this. It was complete garbage. And again, honorable mentions this week where, I don't know if you saw last week, Kim Kardashian going to get her driver license picture, and she had 3 people with her with lights, and they were trying to retake pictures over and over again for her driver's license. That's like a Jabroni of the Week move right there, just right there. You got Denise doing the whole asking people about Bray Wyatt's death hours after it happened, trying to get clicks on YouTube. And you got that fucking idiot Sean Ross Sapp doing coke on a live stream and then defending it with all these posts with pee cups and everything. Like, how guilty are you when you're... But we've already tackled all that stuff. But I just want to tell everybody out there, don't ever go to Donny Park. Don't ever even think about driving near Allen. Don't go to Allentown. Don't go anywhere near it. And you will have the rant of a lifetime at our end of the year awards coming up. I'll save it all for there just to keep it all in. I'm showing respect for Windham. I don't want to be any more negative at all, but Donny Park in general is my Jabroni of the Week personally. And again, there's no way. I was texting you, telling you Jabroni of the Year, and then I closed that out with even more things happened, and then I sent Jabroni of the Decade. Like, I've never had any more of a worse experience in my lifetime than going to this place. Top to bottom, the worst place you could ever possibly go to. Never go to it. Don't even go to Pennsylvania, honestly, at this point. Don't even be in the same state as Donny Park because it is fucking garbage. Donny Park, you are garbage. I love you, Bray Wyatt. Michael, go ahead. Real quick.
I had somebody in mind. I don't remember who.
Oh my god.
Shit. This is actually an important call. Hold on. Hello. Yes. Not much. Just.
All right. He's on a business call here. So I guess I can rant about Donny Park for a second. So guys, like, they charge you like it's like $30 some to park. All the 4 lanes of traffic all just have to go into one, in which no one has respect when everyone has to merge into traffic there to even park your car. They were over capacity by at least 10,000 people. We got food and had to sit on the cement ground, literally. We got fries, pizza, chicken tenders, everything's cold. We went to go get ketchup. No one gives a shit about filling up anything. Every vending machine's out. You don't even want to talk about the wave pool. Okay, he's back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, yeah. No, that was the fantasy football guys.
Yeah, I started just a little small though.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of that. That's funny. Damn, I really forget who I was going to fucking pick. I literally just thought of it. I wonder if maybe I like scrolled and. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right. This is an interesting one. It's something kind of out of left field.
All right.
Last night. Let me set the scene for you. Last night, bachelor party, brother getting married in October. What's up? Went to a Phillies game with zero intention. I knew as soon as I got into that parking lot. You know, we got to the K lot. You familiar with the K lot with the solar panels and shit?
Hell yeah.
As soon as I walked into that parking lot, I knew there was zero intention of going to this game because we were just going to go out there and drink a lot. And we did. And we drank a lot.
What were you drinking?
All right. So I got a case of teas. My brother Andrew got a case of teas. And then there was beer there.
What about in the stadium once you got in there?
Haha. Funny. We got into the stadium, immediately saw Passing Stowe, and we started drinking Surfsides, and we started drinking tequila.
I got Surfside. First time the other night I had at the ballpark. The smallest can ever, and it kind of has that aspartame, that diet kind of aftertaste a little bit. It was all right, but the size of that can does not justify the price of it.
The peach one. You have to get the peach one.
I don't even know what I got.
So anyway, that's how it went down. But it never should have happened that way. We never should have made it to Passing Stowe. I also spent only $12 yesterday. So
wait, that's it?
I bought the case of teas and that's all I spent. Everybody else bought me drinks. It was fantastic.
What about the tickets and everything?
All right, the ticket was $55. All right, whatever.
All right, that's fine.
But I'm talking yesterday. I spent $12. We never should have made it into the stadium. We didn't have any intention of going into the stadium. We wanted to drink. But, they got these cute little guys and girls on their bikes with their bright orange-ass shirts. And this has never happened to me before. I've tailgated an entire Eagles game. And and this has never happened to me before, where they tell you, hey, clean it up. You gotta go in. And I'm like, why are you here ruining this? We clearly see that this is a bachelor party. Like, what are you doing? There was like a lot of us. I'm going to say like 13 to 14 of us. And maybe that's it. But look, you're fucking stupid, dude. Like, we're just trying to have a good time. That's all we're trying to do. So, like, those orange shirt people. Oh man, this one bitch was so fucking clever. She was like, "All right, you gotta clean up." It was like the third time they told us, so we probably should have cleaned it up. But like third time, she was like, "All right, you really gotta start cleaning up because my boss is getting pissed." And somebody was like, "Oh, sorry, it's his bachelor party. You know, we're just having a good time." And she dropped this dynamite line. She was like, "All right, well, go bachelor yourself into the fucking game or something." I was like, "Oh my god, you better bachelor yourself into the game." Like,
this is when you guys were tailgating?
Yeah. But like, I've never had someone tell me that we can't drink out there.
Yeah, I think at a certain point they cut, even with Eagles games, I think, because I was thinking about that with Mania. If not going, I was like, well, screw that. I'll just go down there, park, and set up something and watch it in the parking lot and drink and just be around. But it's like maybe they'll cut that off. Maybe.
I hope not. That'd be weird. But anyway, those guys in the orange shirt and shit, you're jabroni of the week. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
They're the reason I got drunk.
Beautiful. All right, let's get out of it.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jabroni.
All right, so we are going to get out of here. We've gone almost 2 hours today. We're on the cusp. But again, remembering the life of Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, and the Fightful nonsense and predictions. Next week, we got another jam-packed show. Next week, we will be back. We have Payback happening on Saturday. We have All Out happening on Sunday. You can follow us on X, jaBROnis Pod. We're on Twitch, jaBROnis Pod. All episodes are available on YouTube, the jaBROnis Pod. We're on Spotify, all podcast apps. You can follow me on X, Twitter, whatever you call it. I am Happy Jabroni.
I am Philly Jabroni 1.
And everybody enjoy one of the biggest pay-per-views in the history of wrestling this Sunday. Remember, it starts early. They're in London. I think it's like 1 o'clock, maybe something like that. We got an early start time. And wherever you are, whatever you do, just remember, follow the buzzards. jaBROnis. Out.
Jabroni, JABRONIXYZ ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jabroni. We don't believe you, jabronis. We don't believe you, jabronis.